Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Shootin Gallery. Another episode of practicing being present, being in the moment, just letting things unfold how they're going to. Not trying to force anything, just letting shit happen. To start this one off, I'm gonna pack up a toke and I'll get to ripping, and I have a few talking points written down, but we don't have to do anything too structured. Want to keep it flowing. All natural, just whatever comes to mind. We'll just go from there, right? Practice relinquishing expectations, practicing, not trying to put any more weight or stress on my shoulders of thinking relinquishing the expectation, because a lot of the time the expectations we put on ourselves is the thing that's really stressing us out more than anything. Just cleaning my bowl piece here. We're good. And then, gotta move. I got my Pokemon cards out. I might do a video after this one even. It might even be another episode of the Shootin Gallery, but I might do another episode after this talking about Pokemon and the what is it? Emotional significance or the memories I have, the feelings I have associated with them. But it is a pretty heavy, this box is filled with a bunch of tins and different miscellaneous stuff, but then the binder on top that's the good stuff. And then I got a few more here. I picked up another somebody's collection off Marketplace, and then I was taking some out and moving some around, so those are chilling too. But love Pokemon, man. Since I was a kid, I loved the idea of them. And I need to get some more smokes. Well, that sucks. We still got some here. But see, that's part of life. Maybe, yes, maybe I don't pick up another pack. Maybe I try to quit. It is something I should do. And the only reason I laugh is because I said that before and I went back to it, but it's more what's homie's name? I just followed somebody recently on Instagram that was talking. I seen a video this morning that he posted from before about him quitting smoking. Richard Monkton, probably. RICHARDMONCKTON. Richard Monkton. Not Mockton. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Sometimes I have issues with the with pronunciation and all that, but he posts great videos along the. Piece is making noise in the back if you can hear. He makes videos along the lines of dualistic unity and just spreading. He says, and I quote, spreading the light and peace and love, and it's hell yeah, man. That's what it's about. That's what Bob Marley was talking about, man. Hella countless people, and obviously love being able to call on Bob Marley or Jesus or all these people through history that have been saying the same thing, but then think about all the people that have been saying the same thing but then get no recognition for it, that might not have wanted it, may have wanted some sort of recognition or to try and help people even if it wasn't for the fame or fortune or glory or whatever, and then we don't remember them in the same way. It's kind of sad that way. But at the same time, that's life, right? It's who you can impact in your circle, in your life, and not necessarily about getting to everybody or reaching everyone, because You can't. Not everyone's gonna like you. Not everyone is gonna have ears to hear what you have to say. Peace is getting a little ornery. It's 11:30, but she gets her food at like 12:15 if she gets distracted or if she's not like paying attention. But here, I don't want to I don't want to cut the podcast, but let me run quickly, see if I can pick her up and have her say hi. Because I think she wants some attention, and then we'll rip this too. Baby beans, you gonna come say hi? I try. I'm not as good at picking her up as Jewel is, because I try to get her on this arm, put her feet on my hand, she's over here, right, and then hold her with this arm, but sometimes in the transition she doesn't want to put her front paws there and she just wants to jump down, and fair enough. I can understand how that's not the most comfortable for her if we do it too often, if she doesn't like it. Totally understandable. I don't want to force it on her, right? But yeah, once in a while she'll hop up on the desk and you see her, but yeah, I don't want to force it, right? But let's get to ripping, and yeah, maybe I'll go over some talking points here, you know? Let me double check outside. Beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. And like I say, if you're not session, you best be blessing. I appreciate everybody watching. Everybody, if you're sharing it, if you hear it and you don't like what I'm saying, if you rock with what I'm saying and you really resonate with it, either way, it's all a family. We're all one. We're all made of the same shit. We're all made of water. We all bleed the same color. We got a lot more in common than we do differences, you know? And cheers to that. Another rip, maybe. I'm gonna try not to cough. Aerate the lungs. Let me close this up. Oh, almost just tipped the whole thing back. Man. But yeah, in terms of, you know, being one and reuniting with the universe in a sense, I was watching Adventure Time recently with my girlfriend because she has a few of the DVDs, like the full season collections, you know. And there was this scene or this like story arc in one of the episodes. Actually, I think it was the whole episode because they're pretty short, but it really resonated with me. But it was like, if you don't know the characters, BMO is a little like video game console, but it's alive, right? And it's something about BMO being in the forest, and then they meet a bubble. And the bubble's alive too, and it has a personality. And I'm pretty sure they get married. Like, they go through this whole story, they get married, and BMO goes back to the treehouse to show Finn and Jake. But before BMO can show them, the bubble pops. And BMO's all sad, whatever, and, like, they start crying, and they're like, oh no, he's dead, like, there's never coming back. But then BMO hears the voice of the bubble, and the bubble's saying, like, no, this is actually a good thing, like, I was trapped in this form, but when I popped, the air inside returned to the air outside, and it evened out, and you just returned to, like, to the atmosphere, you know? It's like the circle in life, in a way, you know? What if we're just bubbles? Our physical body is just a bubble, and then we pop, and then the energy just reunites with the rest of the energy, you know? But, yeah, you relate with that piece? Yeah. Food soon. You're good, baby. Not yet. But yeah, that just like, oh, blew my mind. I was like, oh, that's such a good representation of it. And the bubble was saying how it'll always be with BMO because it's just in the air now. It's just like the air. It's everything, you know. Return back to the universe. But yeah, I don't know. It's in a way I'm gonna relate this. I'm gonna try and relate this back, but in a way it's kind of like with anxiety and panic attacks being like a bad psychedelic trip. You know, it's like even before I really dove into psychedelics, or I think I did them once or twice, either with friends or by myself, but I kind of realized like, oh, when people have a bad trip, they're kind of just fighting their subconscious, or they're fighting what, like, they're doing what they think they should be doing instead of just like living and like getting too lost in their thoughts, or like, I don't know, I feel like when people have bad trips on psychedelics, yeah, they're not listening to their subconscious, or like there might be something that would be beneficial for them, not that they should be doing anything, but they could be beneficial that maybe they're not seeing, or they're not doing, or they're closed off to the possibility or the option. And it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like you punishing yourself in a way. Like, even just smoking weed, you can have a bad trip where you, like, people get super anxious on it and they don't like smoking. They're like, oh, I don't like smoking because it makes me anxious and I overthink. It's like, is it the weed that's making you do that, or do you do that anyways, and then the weed is kind of like pointing it out, and you can't like cope with the fact that you can't, you know what I mean? It's kind of funny to think about in that way, you know? And then if you just remember, it's like, yeah, life is short, don't stress, you're gonna pop one day and return to the ether, to the universe, like, just take it one day at a time. And P said, yeah, again. You agree with that? Yeah. Are you gonna hump up on the desk? What's up? What's up? You can come here. She's just looking at me making noise. It is 11:30. You got a while still, baby. You're good. Yeah. She knows. But yeah. I don't know. We'll see how long this episode goes, and then, because I do have a good amount of talking points here, I could just keep going. There was kind of a way I was thinking, oh, I could start an episode in a certain way that would lead to good talking points. So I don't know, because Peace is making a lot of noise. Baby, hey, calm down, please. Because she's making a lot of noise, maybe I cap this one at like a quick 15-minute episode, and then next one we can go more in-depth with it. Because, yeah, I kind of want to start one of the episodes in a certain way to go into talking points about, like, not knowing what to do in life. And I can even talk about the anxiety and the panic attacks again. And then I might even do another video after that about the Pokemon and how I have emotional connection to those, because it is more than just a collectible to me. It's like, when I look at them, I think about, like, how I first got introduced to Pokemon and where, like, all the time I spent with it as a kid and all that. Like, oh, it's so much fun. But yeah, let's end it here. Keep this one pretty damn short, on the shorter side, right? and then I can do another one right after. I usually like recording one or two at a time, and then I kind of have a backup or a buffer of videos I can drop before recording the next one, and it gives me more time to live life and just experience stuff that I can talk about with you guys, with myself, really, right? But yeah, if you want to find my music, if you want to find my link tree, easiest way to do that is through Instagram. You go to @aqua.ofs, AQUA.ofs, and you'll find my link tree in the bio there. I'm usually posting stuff on my story. I kind of slowed down on posting TikToks. I've more been focusing on this. Would like to do some streaming. I'll probably do some streaming today too. Who knows? And yeah, I don't know. I can. No, I won't. I said I'm gonna finish it up, so I won't keep going any longer here. But I appreciate y'all for watching. We're gonna keep this one short. If you like these, there should be a playlist popping up, or it already did pop up with the other videos. Go check those out, because this should be like the 6th episode, I think. 5th or 6th, I think. But I'm only gonna stick to numbering the episodes for the titles, but then I don't want to I don't really care about referencing the number of the episode in the actual episode, because really it doesn't matter. It's just the here and now, you know? So yeah, we'll end this one here, and then tune in for the next one. We'll see what the future has in store, you know? But for now, stay safe, good luck, ease.